Hey, what's up, everyone, and welcome to the Digital Hustle Podcast. Before we jump in, if you're looking for what might be the easiest way to turn just 15 minutes a day into a solid $200 to $800 daily, you're going to want to check out the first link in the description below. Now, for today, I want you to imagine something. Imagine writing and then publishing a complete book in about the same time it takes to make and drink your morning coffee. I know, it sounds pretty wild, right? Well, today we're going to dive deep into a tool that claims to do exactly that. We're breaking down Royalty Profits AI to see what this 6-minute book machine is really all about. Yeah, you heard that right. 6 minutes. That's the huge promise we're looking at today. We're not talking about a simple outline or maybe a single chapter. Nope, we're talking about a complete, ready-to-sell book for the Amazon marketplace. Now, a claim like that, it's either going to completely change the game for self-publishing or it's just too good to be true. So let's peel back the curtain and really look at what's going on behind this incredible claim. All right, so here's how we're going to tackle this. First, we'll get to know the tool itself. Then, and this is super important, we'll look at the big problem it's built to solve. After that, we'll walk through its automated process, check out the results people are reportedly getting, and finally, we'll zoom out and talk about the bigger picture. You know, what this means for the future of being an author. Let's get right into it. Okay, so first things first, what exactly is Royalty Profits AI? Well, like the name says, it's a system powered by artificial intelligence, and its main goal is to help people in the self-publishing world, especially those trying to get their work on Amazon's huge platform, Kindle Direct Publishing, or KDP, as most people call it. But you know, before we even get into the how it all works, we've got to understand the why. See, every great invention, every great piece of software, it starts by solving a real problem. And believe me, in the world of self-publishing, the problems can feel like massive brick walls for anyone trying to get started. And this quote, wow, this really gets to the core of it. This is from one of the creators, Dimitris Papadopoulos, and he's talking about his own journey. The frustration is so clear. Spending all those hours writing and editing, pouring your heart into it, just to watch your book get completely buried on Amazon. It's that personal struggle, that pain point, that they say led to the creation of this very tool. This slide just lays it all out so clearly. It really paints a picture, doesn't it? On one side, you've got the old, manual way. Weeks of grinding away at writing, shelling out hundreds for a decent cover, battling with formatting, and all of that is a total gamble on whether people will even want to read your book. Then you look at the other side, the new way. 6 minutes, covers included, formatting done for you, and maybe the biggest thing, the AI helps you find topics that are already selling. The contrast is just massive. Okay, so we've heard the big promise, but how in the world does it actually deliver on all this speed and efficiency? This is where we get into the nuts and bolts of the software. Let's break down the step-by-step process they've laid out. And here it is, the entire workflow, start to finish. It's designed to be this super smooth, streamlined process that takes you from the moment you log in all the way to having a book live on Amazon. You'll notice how each of these steps is designed to just eliminate those old frustrations. The AI does the writing, it designs the cover, it even handles all that tricky technical formatting. That's the secret sauce behind that 6-minute claim. It's all about automation. And what's really striking here is that this isn't just a writing tool. It's being presented as a complete, all-in-one publishing business in a box. You've got features for outlining, formatting for both ebooks and physical copies, and even different AI models for cover design to get the look you want. Plus, things like multi-language support and a commercial license, that opens up a whole world of possibilities beyond just publishing your own books. You could start a service for other people. It's pretty comprehensive. Now, big claims are one thing, but they absolutely require some big proof. So, the question we all have is, does this thing actually work? So, now we're going to shift gears and take a close look at the evidence and the results they've presented. And it's really important to remember, what we're about to see is the data provided by the creators of the tool. So the first piece of evidence is this number, just over $400. Now, this is presented as the creator's own royalties from 26 books that he says he made with the system. And while, you know, it's not a life-changing fortune, it is presented as a real, tangible result. It shows that it's possible to build a portfolio that generates passive income. And if we dig a little deeper, we can see where that money is coming from. His top-performing book, which was apparently about making money with AI agents, pulled in over 115. Another one brought in over 72. These specific examples are here to show that the system can potentially create books that find an audience and actually make sales. But hey, It's one thing for the guy who made the tool to have success, right? What about a regular person, a brand new user? Well, this is where the source material shifts focus to a beta user named Cynthia Wade. Her story is presented as that real-world test of what's possible. By the way, if you're getting some value out of this breakdown, do me a quick favor and hit that like button and subscribe to the Digital Hustle podcast. It really helps the channel out. And the results from our first 4 days, honestly, they're presented as just incredible. We're talking about creating 14 books, which they say led to over 300 orders in just 4 days. That KNP reads number is also a big deal, because that's extra earnings from Amazon's Kindle Unlimited program. These are some seriously impressive numbers designed to show just how fast you can potentially get results. And to put a human face on those stats, here's a quote from Cynthia herself. You can really feel her excitement, right? She's talking about how amazing the results were and how quickly her book started getting traction. It's a really powerful testimonial for the tool's speed and efficiency. So it's not just one person's story. This table gives us a quick look at the other social proof they offer. You see different kinds of users, from a beta tester to a digital creator, and they're all highlighting different positive aspects of the tool. Having this variety of testimonials really helps build trust and shows that the tool might appeal to a lot of different people. So we've looked at the claims, we've seen the process, and we've examined the reported results. Now let's just step back for a second and think about the really big picture here. What is a tool that can completely automate the book creation process? What does that mean for everyone? This is where it gets really fascinating. What we're really looking at here is a perfect example of something called AI-assisted creation. It's like AI is graduating from just being a simple assistant to becoming a full-blown creative partner. It's a kind of technology that wants to completely open up the world of publishing, tearing down those old barriers of time, money, and technical know-how. And this all leads us to this massive, fundamental question about what creativity even is anymore. I mean, if an AI can write an entire book, what does it mean to be an author? Is it the person who has the initial spark of an idea? The person who guides the AI's output? Or do we need to completely rewrite the definition of what an author is? It's a huge question, and one we're all going to have to think about as this tech keeps getting better. Thanks for tuning in today. And hey, if what you saw today has you curious and you want to explore Royalty Profits AI for yourself, I've gone ahead and put the link for you right down in the description. Go check it out.